The last video I made of recreating Dodgeball wasn't that good. I used the wrong microphone, I didn't fully recreate it, and overall, really just wasn't that good. So, in this video, I think that I'm using the right microphone, and I have made the Dodgeball an actual thing that you can play around in. So, I guess I will start off explaining what I've done, what I already did, and what I've done for this video. These command blocks were all done in the last video. I showed how to build this in the last video, and that's all I did in the last video, so now we will start with stuff in here. Now, I don't really like these holes in the ceiling. I just made it so that I can exit and enter here quicker. So this is what the mini hub that I made looked like. This is the to join the blue team button, to join the red team, and to join the ready up. Well, not to join the ready up team. This is just to ready up, to show that you're about to be ready to start. When this is pressed, a redstone block is created. I said a redstone block is created right here, and these two get redstone blocks sent to when you join a team. I'm only going to be showing one of them since it's the exact same system behind all of them. So let's say we're joining the red team. This sends a redstone block to right here on top of this block. This will immediately destroy it. Then that redstone block will make this dispenser dispense into this hopper. And then this comparator will run a signal out. And then if this is the first time it's being pressed, it will create a redstone block over there to signify that somebody is on this team. And then in all of them, it will TP the closest person, or teleport the closest person to their spot. So the first person will be teleported right here, the second right here, and so on. And that's how you join teams. And at the end, these are then cloned into there, which then resets it. And I would use replace item, but they got rid of that command in 1.17. So then this over here sets a redstone block over here and teleports them to over there. Now, over here, it's just Telros telling them their countdown, 1, and then go. And then this gives a random person on one of these sides an arrow, and there are two of these. One for the blue side and one for the red side. So a random person will get the arrow. Then there's also a fill, which I'm pretty sure fills up this area. I'm not totally sure. I forget. I don't remember what every single one of these do. And then this one sets a redstone block over here, which I'll get into later. This gives every single person a bow, and then this gives every single person strength. So I'm pretty sure that all of those things were correct. So the set air just got rid of all of the barriers around people, which I'll get into that later, how they got there. Now, this immediately sets the block above it to air, and these 4 command blocks are the most advanced of all of them. This is a pretty long execute command. It finds if an entity follows all of these descriptions, if an entity is in these areas, and then it will store the results of how many entities do fit that description. And then this will decide if the result equals 0. So if nothing matches those descriptions, then it will run a set block. Now, I found a way of deciding when somebody is defeated and a way to make the players stay on their side at the same time. Instead of losing when there's nobody on your team that is alive, you lose when nobody else is on your team's side. So, if everybody on your team is dead except for you, and then you go on to the other side, you will lose. So, then, if it senses that nobody is on the blue side, then it will set a redstone block over here, which is where the red wins command is. So this will set the block over here to redstone block, which both of these do, because these are the commands that happen no matter who wins. This just resets the game. That's what I just looked at. This destroys this repeater so that the command can no longer function, and it won't keep spamming that the same person won over and over. This clears everybody from the strength effects, and those are all of them. And then it's the same exact thing on that side, except that these each show different things. One says that red wins, and one says that blue wins. They're just tell raws. You can copy them exactly to say the same message that I have. And now for the things that happen no matter what. This clears everybody's inventory. This teleports all players back to the hub area. This kills every item in the game so that if somebody died and they dropped their items, then it will destroy those items. And since there's also the clear command, that will also, the clear command will destroy any items that are in people's inventories, and then it'll also kill any items that are on the ground, so all items are deleted. And then there's a bit of a delay because I'll get into that later, actually. There's nothing under there. This is one of the command blocks that clones this block into that block, this block into that block. Same thing on that side. That way, those things can reset. This is why that delay was there, because you need to wait to set this block back to a repeater so that the redstone signal can die out before the repeater is placed back. Otherwise, it'll do nothing. And then this is a very big clone command. This clones this entire copy of the arena with the barrier blocks there back over there so that it can get rid of any holes over here. And of course these will be back, and it would take a lot of command blocks to individually place every single one of those barriers back. Yeah, that's all of those ones over there. This is another clone command to to replace these things. Another one. Oh yeah, and then these two command blocks, the fill replaces these two blocks, so right there and right there, with air, so that the redstone blocks that were there and there are deleted, and then the set air deletes this block, so that all of them are deleted. Wait, I think that no, I did not. Anyway, then there's also this. I'm not totally sure what that is. I'll check with it in a bit. And I'm not totally sure what that is either. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly go find those locations. Alright, I found those two locations. It turns out that they were the redstone blocks right here and right here. So there we go. Problem solved. Yay! And there's nothing under there, which means this sequence is also complete. It's a lot of command blocks, and just remember that the location won't always be the same in your world, so make sure to adjust it. Now, because I don't have that many friends, I would only really be doing a 1v1 in this, so I didn't really create a shrinking border, but I created everything that you need to do to create it, And this time I actually did do a good amount of it. So that is not part of it. That is something completely different that you don't really need. Oh wait, actually, yeah, it is. You need to create a scoreboard objective, which is called result, and it is a dummy, which means that the only way that it can be changed is if you change it, or command block changes it, which is used in there. And now, there's another one, add kills, and the way that you level up is by killing more entities, and the entity for this one is player. So you level it up by killing people. That sounds weird out of context. Alright, and then this execute if anybody has kills at 1, then run the set block to right here in this empty spot. This sets them back to kills equals 0. This one gives the person who has 1 kill an arrow, which means that if you kill somebody, then you also get the arrow back. This one sets the block over here to a block, I believe. Then this clears this area. This does nothing. So this one sets this area to a redstone block because this is what creates the shrinking border. Now, instead of doing this, you actually want to set a redstone block to another one of these. Just completely remake these, and then continue this, and then add in one of these from the last video to replace these. And of course, change the amount of blocks and the coordinates in it. And then it'll basically just do the same. And yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do in order to create your shrinking border. So that's pretty much it. And also you don't need to build a second one of these. Just clone it over and then you can clone it back. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.